As the legal battle between Ripple and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, heats up, a well-known crypto expert predicts that XRP will go up a lot. Late in 2020, the SEC sued Ripple because it had given out XRP without registering it as a security. In a recent strategy session, Donald said that if Ripple wins its legal battle with the SEC, the price of XRP could go up by a lot. Since that's the main story and one of the reasons he bought it and looked at it for so long, he'd rather keep it until the SEC news gets more interesting. He thinks that if they win the trial, it will be a lot like a mega moon. If that keeps happening, a lot of people will buy back in, and he will sell into that pump. Technically speaking, Donald XRP is currently circling close to a resistance level, but the value of the top altcoin could still go up depending on how the Ripple case goes. He thinks that at this price, you can either sell for 50 cents or try to get 90 cents if you don't. He thinks those are goals you can reach, but you shouldn't be selling them. If the results of the SEC trial look good, you should sell when prices are very high or until the momentum stops, which won't be for a while. After both Ripple and the SEC filed motions for summary judgment, the cost of XRP has gone up. The moves basically asked the judge to choose a side and end the trial without a jury. In 2021, the price of Ripple or XRP went up, but it hadn't reached its high point in late 2017. The price of Ethereum kept breaking records, which was something XRP could not do. This made it different from other cryptocurrencies. In fact, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, sued Ripple in November 2020. Price increases for XRP didn't happen until early 2021, which is much later than late 2020. Due to this legal action, the price of XRP fell quickly from about 70 cents to 20 cents US dollars, which is a big difference from most other cryptocurrencies. Technically, Ripple is not a cryptocurrency. Ripple, which used to be called OpenCoin, lets payments be made for open source projects. XRP, on the other hand, is the cryptocurrency that uses this network. In this way, the relationship between Ripple and XRP is similar to the relationship between the Ethereum network and EtherRipple, which is its own coin. XRP mostly keeps an eye on developments in cross-border payments for businesses, while Ethereum's price changes are tied to decentralized finance or DeFi. In 2020, companies around the world started to adopt fintech solutions for future B2B solutions. And Ripple is an extension of that. Southeast Asia, where Ripple is most active, has a fragmented payment landscape, which is where Ripple is most active. It is looking into different types of state-issued cryptocurrencies to make it easier to send money across borders. When news about this subject comes out in this area, prices often go up. For example, the price of XRP went up in 2019 after Japan and South Korea started looking for a way to speed up and lower the cost of international money transfers between the two countries to meet the growing demand in Southeast Asia. In March 2021, Ripple said that it had reached a deal to buy 40% of the Malaysian cross-border payments company called Tranquilo. Also, on August 4th, BlackRock and Coinbase announced a strategic partnership. On August 5th, a well-known New Zealand crypto expert talked about the deal. BlackRock was founded in 1998, and on October 1st, 1999, it had only 8 employees working in one room. Merrill Lynch Investment Management was for sale on the New York Stock Exchange for $14 per share. In 2006, BlackRock bought it. Then, when it bought Barclay Global Investors BGI in 2009, it became the biggest asset manager in the world, with employees in 24 countries. In Q2 2022, BlackRock is in charge of assets worth $8.48 trillion. Wrath of Kahneman says that the partnership between BlackRock and Coinbase will bring a lot of liquidity to the cryptocurrency market. He put the rocks and blocks in. Robert Mitnick, one of the 2 people who made the 2017 XRP model, is in charge of the business side of digital assets. Mitnick, BlackRock hired a Ripple CEO in 2019 to watch over the split of its digital assets. Mitnick and Stanford professor Susan Atherley wrote a paper about the value of Bitcoin and XRP tokens in 2018. But ATHLE is a member of the Ripple board of directors right now. He went on to say that, if XRP is successful, the 2018 valuation report says that its value will be between $6.37 and $32.91. Kahneman went on to say that the paper did have some important findings. He was talking about the steady state of demand. This includes both the worst and best XRP outcomes. Since the work hasn't been published yet, it doesn't talk about side chains or NFTs. The most interesting thing about this article is how it predicts this range of success over the next 12 years. So, the year was thought about. The review document says that XRP is likely to grow from $6 to $30. The price of an XRP coin has gone up by more than 12% by 2030. Since 30 days ago. It can be bought. At press time, the average price of XRP was 38.1 cents, but the number of trades has gone up throughout the day. According to a Thursday, August 4th report from Oppenheimer, Aladdin has more than 200 institutional users, including insurance companies, pension funds, corporations, banks, and government entities. BlackRock, on the other hand, was in charge of $8.5 trillion in assets in the second quarter of 2022. On BlackRock's blog, Joseph Shalom, who is the director of global strategic partnerships at Ecosystem, said that institutional clients are becoming more interested in the digital asset market and are focusing on how to manage these assets well. Life cycles will be available through Coinbase Prime, an integrated trading platform set up for institutional cryptocurrency investments. The blog post says that the companies will continue to improve the way their platforms work together and slowly add new features. 4 months ago, BlackRock CEO Larry Fink said that the company would be looking into ways to sell digital assets to its customers. This shows that BlackRock institutional investors are still interested in cryptocurrencies, even though their prices are going down. Coinbase has had a rough year because of tough competition and a recent regulatory shock. More institutional funding could help it get back on its feet and help the digital asset industry as a whole get back on its feet. Emily Choi, the president of Coinbase, says that because BlackRock has a lot of experience with investment management technology and Coinbase has a secure trading custody and prime brokerage product suite, more institutional investors will be able to invest in digital assets and know more about them. This is a big step forward for the cryptocurrency business. Marcus Soterio, who works as an analyst at digital asset broker Global Block, says that it shows how interested institutional investors and BlackRock BLK 0% clients are in getting access to Bitcoin. Institutions can easily get access to XRP and other cryptocurrencies. This week, one of the biggest crypto on-ramps in the world, Coinbase, announced that it would connect to Aladdin, a BlackRock platform for managing investments that will handle $21.6 trillion in assets by 2020. This was made possible by BlackRock. Now, investors all over the world will be able to use Bitcoin, and they may be able to use other cryptocurrencies in the future. Soterio says that other funds might see this as a sign that they should join the cryptocurrency market. She cited research that showed almost a quarter of fund managers think their exposure to crypto assets will grow over the next 2 years. Dear XRP hurdler, you don't want to sell your XRP for this green light. Investors think that Bitcoin prices could go back up to their all-time highs of around $70,000 per Bitcoin if BlackRock gets involved. The news has sent predictions for the price of Bitcoin through the roof. Nigel Green, CEO of wealth manager De Beer Group, said in an email that he thinks Bitcoin will hit new all-time highs by the end of the year as the number of institutional and retail investors increases. He said, "I wouldn't be surprised if it crossed 68,000 in November 2021 and hit 70,000. Mickle Mortgage, the executive director of the Digital Asset Investment Fund, ARK36, says that institutional investors are getting more involved in this market as the infrastructure that lets them bet on digital assets grows. At this point, he said, cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, BNB, XRP, Solana Cardano, and Dogecoin, which are all important, are going to happen. This year, The price of Bitcoin went down, and there has been a huge rise in interest in crypto assets since August, when BlackRock CEO Larry Fink sold 44,000 shares of his BlackRock stock. This was the biggest deal since the fall of COVID-19. Some people say that the current recovery of the stock market is a bear market rally. In this case, a drop in the stock market could lead to more people selling their cryptocurrencies, since stocks and cryptocurrencies tend to go together. Is it possible to beat the level of resistance and keep the recovery going for a short time? This is technical advice for investors who want to hold on to their money for a long time. Do you think the prospects are right? Do tell us what you think in the comments below, and if you want to stay up to date, be sure to click the button to sign up.